Welcome to another heartfelt episode of the Chronicle podcast. If you have been following this series, you know we have been unpacking the delicate subject of trust in marriage. In episode 1, we laid the foundation, exploring what trust really means. In episode 2, we dug deep into how and why trust breaks. And now in episode 3, we come to the question that on so many couples, can broken trust really be rebuilt? Today will not only answer that, but also uncover the principles that make restoration possible. Is trust like glass, once shattered, forever scarred? Or can it be like gold in the hand of a skilled craftsman? Broken, yes, but pieced together into something even more valuable, even more beautiful. The reality of wound. Before we can talk about rebuilding, we must acknowledge the truth. Broken trust hurts. It creates fear, doubt, and sometimes even trauma. Is this possible? Will it not happen again? How? Where have I failed? A lot of blame, a lot of regret. Pretending everything is fine only buries the wound deeper. Healing begins with honesty. Both partners must face the reality of the damage without excuse, without denial or minimization. Oh, I just did this. I thought it's little. No. Well, you made me to do this. No. Months of excuse can reduce the hurt. In marriage, truth-telling is the soil where rebuilding can begin. The power of sincere repentance. Rebuilding trust starts with the one who broke it taking full responsibility. Don't try to share it, not have apologies, not shifting the blame, but saying I was wrong, I hurt you, and I am committed to changing. Without this heart posture, rebuilding is impossible. Repentance is not just about words. It is about consistent action that match that apology. Not your mouth saying something, your action is saying another thing. The role of forgiveness is not also in your hands. On the other side, forgiveness is the key. That unlocks the possibility of moving forward. And I want you to know that forgiveness does not mean instant trust. Because most of the time we make the mistake of, oh, I think when I'm forgive, you should automatically trust me back. No. It means that you are letting go of bitterness to make room for healing. It is saying, I release the right to keep pushing you. I am open to work of restoration. Forgiveness will create the door through which trust can walk again, not gaining it instantly. Time and consistency, the long road, is actually long. And are you ready to walk through it? Are you patient enough to go through it? One of the hardest truths about rebuilding trust is this: it takes time. Yes, it actually takes. You won't be able to rebuild it overnight. You cannot demand it. Every small act of honesty, every fulfilled promise, every moment of transparency becomes another brick laid back in the wall of trust. Consistency is the language of safety. Time is a test of sincerity. So with time, the person will actually know if you are actually being sincere with your repentance. All beyond the pain. The beauty part is when both partners are committed, one to repentance and change, the other to forgiveness and openness, trust can be rebuilt. Sometimes it even comes back stronger because the marriage has been tested, refined, and purified in the fire. So, is rebuilding trust in marriage possible? Yes, it is, but it requires truth, repentance, forgiveness, and above all, time, sincere repentance, not just repentance. Before someone can actually trust you again, they need to feel the repentance is genuine. Trust is fragile and it is not unredeemable. In our next episode, we dive into how the practical steps to actually start rebuilding this trust day by day, conversation by conversation, action by action. If you or someone you know is carrying the weight of broken trust, you don't want to miss it. This is the Union Chronicle podcast, where we believe love is not just about surviving storms, but learning how to rebuild after the rain. Stay tuned and remember, what is broken can still be made whole. Thank you. Yours, Deezer Therapist.